The historical romance drama, The Princess's Gambit, officially premieres on June 25th on Tencent Video. Adapted from the novel Taohuajie Jiangshan by author Bailu Chengshuang. Genres: historical, romance, court intrigue, family power struggles. Main cast: Liu Xueye as Shen Zaiye, Meng as Jiang Taohua, also featuring Gao Han, Liu Lingzi, Bian Cheng, Fan Jingwen, Wang Jiayuan, Xu Jingya, and others. Synopsis: at that time, the realm was divided among three powers. The state of Wei held great military strength, but succession struggles ran rampant. The state of Wu lay dormant, waiting to rise. The state of Jiao, however, stood on the brink, with Empress Lu gripping full control and the nation hanging by a thread. Jiang Taohua, played by Meng, the princess of Jiao, once shared a childhood romance, only to have her beloved stolen by her elder royal sister. Alone, without support or kin, and poisoned by a deadly goo that required regular antidotes, she had no choice but to marry into the Wei court, a political union meant to keep her alive. She hoped to use this alliance to escape Empress Lu's control and seize her own destiny, as well as that of her younger brother. But upon arriving in Wei, she was ambushed by wolves and stripped of her ceremonial finery. Captured and sold to a brothel, she was drugged and forced into a night of passion with a stranger, losing her innocence. At dawn, she awoke in the same bed with Shen Zaiye, played by Liu Xueye, the powerful and feared prime minister of Wei. Though intimidating in court, Shen Zaiye secretly longed to support a wise ruler and restore Wei's glory. While investigating corruption in the palace, he fell into a trap, which led to his fateful encounter with Tao Hua. Striking and composed, Shen Zaiye became her only lifeline. Tao Hua offered herself as his concubine, thus becoming both a threat and a temptation in his household. Despite her weakened body, Jiang Taohua still bore a secret mission: to bring down the crown prince, as commanded by Empress Lu. But Shen Zaiye already had a wife, and Tao Hua had no say in her fate. Later, she discovered Shen Zaiye was entangled with numerous women. Even a favored imperial consort had feelings for him. Yet behind it all, he was celibate, the women merely spies from rival factions. In truth, the prime minister remained untouched. He had once intended to kill Tao Hua, framing her death to advance Prince Jing's claim to the throne. Sensing his betrayal, Tao Hua seduced him to turn the tables. Even a celibate man like Zaiye began to fall, yet he remained torn, determined to end her life. To survive, Tao Hua sought protection from Prince Nan, the man originally chosen as her consort in the political marriage. Thus she escaped her doom. Clever and resourceful, she later helped Zaiye bring order to his chaotic inner court. Finding her increasingly useful, Zaiye spared her life, and eventually grew attracted to her indomitable spirit. They developed feelings while living under the same roof, but when he married again for political gain, Tao Hua became jealous and drank herself into a stupor. Zaiye, though cold in appearance, could not stop yearning for her. From her first day in Wei, Tao Hua had caught the eye of Prince Jing. To protect her, Shen Zaiye hid her true identity, but as her past threatened to surface, he couldn't bring himself to end her life. He poisoned her, but left the antidote behind. Thanks to her goo-enhanced body, Tao Hua survived. Facing death, she realized her love for Zaiye and went to the crown prince for help. Seeing her in the Eastern Palace, Zaiye was furious, nearly storming the gardens to reclaim her. They quarreled and entangled in equal measure. Knowing he couldn't truly harm her, Tao Hua returned to work alongside him. Eventually, she discovered Zaiye's plan to elevate Prince Nan to the throne, and he raised her from concubine to official wife. Learning of her incurable goo poison, he secretly searched for a cure. Upon learning of her past betrothal, his jealousy burned. Her former fiancé came to Wei seeking grain, and Zaiye began a quiet rivalry. Meanwhile, Tao Hua realized Zhao's throne was crumbling. She begged Zaiye to ally with her brother to save their homeland. Yet the Wei emperor sought to conquer Jiao and used Tao Hua as a bargaining chip against Zaiye. To protect her, Zaiye conspired with the imperial consort to assassinate the emperor. The consort, realizing her love was only obsession, died alongside the emperor. Zaiye helped Prince Nan ascend the throne and unify the realm. Tao Hua, reunited with her former enchantment master, learned her goo poison was incurable. she would only live a few years more. Determined to ensure peace, she returned home only to find she was pregnant. She strove to stabilize the court and gave birth to a daughter through great hardship. Miraculously, the child absorbed the gu from her, allowing Jiang Taohua to survive. In the end, with Shen Ziya's unwavering support, Prince Nan unified the land as emperor. Taohua and Ziya finally achieved their hard-won, bittersweet happiness.